There it is. What up, people? Jason Debelia, Sportside. Chick, I'm stylish. Let's do this. Closer to me. And perfect. Thanks. I'm with Steve Devlin.
Are you streaming?
I'm with Melissa.
I gotta watch my mouth.
Who's on that carnivore diet? The carnivore girl. I'm trying to get her to come on the podcast and tell her story.
I totally would.
Yes. And if Phil is one of those guys because it changed his life so much, and every story he hears about it puts a big smile on his face.
Yeah.
And he has actually seminars. He has doctors drop in the UK, like 300 doctors come in. He's not even a doctor, but they drop in on his, because when he wrote the book, everyone wanted to know more. He studied it for 30 years.
Yeah, I think there's some sort of conference in the UK. I don't know exactly where, but it's like this weekend or something like that. So I'm wondering if he's going to be there.
So Phil is up to 1. Okay, what up, everybody? This is north of the pier. This is Huntington Beach, California. That's Steve Devlin. I'm Jason Debelia. My bodyguard Melissa in the house. And we're in the second set of this winner's bracket match. On this side of the net, you got the big cat, Frishman, and the bigger cat, Caldwell. And on the other side, that looks like an unshaven Jake Gibb is Phil Dalhausser and Avery Drost. Drost, like rhymes with frost. I call him Drost like 100 times, and I'm like, that's not his name. So Geraldine, all of my friends are saying I gotta leave at 3 to get to 5. The only redeeming thing is we don't have the contenders brackets don't start until tomorrow, so it's not like it's gonna hang out anyway. But tomorrow's all day affair. Steve is gonna ride back with us. We're taking 2 cars anyway because Kelly will not get up that early.
He's riding back today?
Tomorrow
To LA. I gotta fly out.
Yeah, but you can ride up with Kelly or me. Your choice.
Okay, I'm
Kelly.
gonna stay later today.
Okay.
But I'm happy to help you lug stuff back to them. Or if you want to drive here, I can meet you and hand it over.
That'd be awesome.
Whichever one.
We had a nice rock star spot, right?
Yeah.
Frishman.
Cody was on fire.
What happened?
Cody was on fire.
Oh, aces and Avery Drost hit like 5 balls. And before the timeout, one was like a left balloon.
They went on a 6-point in a row run they were down
From
8-9, and then they were all of a sudden up 14-9.
From the technical timeout, it was 11-10, right?
No, it was 12-9 because it was 8-9, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Yep, you're right.
Huge run.
So Phil is up for 3. Up and down set. That ball's a little tight. Cody jumps in on the 4 block. Sends a message. Drost already knew. Phil as his partner, he's going to get a lot of sets, pack a lunch. But at the same time, Avery is a machine. Beautiful finesse shot. That shot by Avery Drost. Avery Drost, the head coach of Mira Costa High School. State champions in 2021. What's that? I think so, yeah. I see Ty Tremblay on the camera too. Avery Drost. Terrific player. First time I saw Avery Drost playing back row defender with Bill Kalinske.
Oh, Bill Dalhausser.
AVP New York. He played semifinals with Bill Kalinske. 6'4". So with his game-changing days.
So where was Bill this weekend? Kelly made it here finally, her first.
Came and playing North Acre.
Okay. Is he with
Playing with Hagen Smith, yeah. They were terrific at the North Acres. So there's that serve to space, except no space on that one. And threading the needle. Chase. Frishman. Cody Caldwell to serve. Indoor standout at Loyola Chicago. Repeat champs, NCAA. In the decade of repeat champs. Oh, Phil on the option, and his first option is pretty academic. I wonder if actually being a goofy foot makes you a better option hitter, like having a lefty approach. Like if you look at Tina Gardino, she's a good option hitter. You look at Lion King, Samuelos, he's a good option hitter. Wow, pretty good serve, handled okay. Up and down set. Examining. Definitely made the right move on the cut, but by the way, there's a cage roll up and that you have to pay attention to. In the name of Phil Dalhausser. 8-6. Leading by 3 in the set, trailing 0-1 in the match. 8-5. Sorry, 1 for the switch. Left shoulder serve. A little bit of a J hook and
Phil's gonna hit it.
oh, and that ball is in. And a very important switch because 9-5. 8-6 looks a hell of a lot better than 9-5 on the switch. This game's on Valley TV, but Valley TV only does the live, and once the live is gone, it's gone. So I don't want to show a replay.
Only seen on iPhones.
Actually,
No, they changed it now. But
yeah.
you can't see it on a desktop. You can only see it on your phone.
Katie's actually doing commentating on one of them. She's actually okay.
Come on, give him something to swing at.
Oh! Wow. One of the better rallies of the entire match happens the second set.
Scorekeeper just took one away from Phil. Go the other way, buddy. Keep going.
9-6. So I usually have a lapel mic for this, but I just want to hear noise. I want to hear crowd noise. Nobody wants to hear my mouth today. I said yesterday in Norsegas, I was like, for all of you guys that don't want to hear my voice, I miss you too. I was like, I miss you guys so much. I miss the haters. There's a 7-9.
Yeah.
Caldwell with the serve. So they go back to Drost? I believe so. Expect him to go left shoulder deep, because anything short is going to be an option.
When you say go back, they've never gone to Phil, so they're just going to keep it.
No. But that's
They
what you
want
want to
to.
do, because that ball's in. It's the outside part of the line. But that's what you want to do on the option. You want to take some of his court vision away. And if you go short, Phil sees the block, he sees the dig, he sees us. He sees Geraldine standing next to me. 10-7, serve out of the middle, handled well. Drifter set, Phil with a recovery. He's batting cleanup. I get with Cody after. I need a pair of those shorts. Slunks. No, those are the shorts I wear to the beach. Those are the shorts I wear in the bedroom. To my wife, love you very much. After the other half, let's go. 11-8. So did you see Chase play in New Orleans? He had a really killer match against Phil? He was just doing really well.
Yeah, he almost beat him.
Think about it, like 2 years ago, he went from a guy that couldn't even get the hit past Phil.
Yeah,
to
now he's just ripping it.
to like,
I streamed on Facebook the Chase game against Lotman.
Lotman?
I have that one. Yeah, I can't remember that one. But,
Is it up on YouTube too? Or?
I just have it on my Facebook.
On your Facebook?
Yeah.
You could be my friend on the Facebook, yeah? Yeah, for sure. I sound like a European. Yeah, for sure on the Facebook. Right shoulder serve. Up and down sets, and there's the block, there's the recovery, and Chase doing Chase things. Phil goes out, wrist away. Ew. And you can't do a set like that in Huntington Beach.
They were not calling a lot of stuff in the qualifiers at all.
Does that whistle work?
And you know what? This is the lens of catch and throw, no spin, man. You know the fans are gonna give a shit about that one. Yes, ma'am. I will, and I probably will. We did pretty good getting here, right? There was just the one chair. Cool. So we have there's a parking lot, a garage I like to go to, but if you get here early enough, there's side street right next to it.
Oh, yeah.
Just pulled in, yeah.
You and I came down last week.
Yes.
Got a free
Remember that?
spot, yeah.
Got like a free spot.
Oh wait, no, I was in Hermosa. You just kind of tooled down the road.
I did.
That was Hermosa.
Well, Hermosa, I leave my car parked overnight because it serves as a storage place for like the tent and all that stuff.
Yeah. So do you have to break this all down tonight, or just leave the tent here? And
No, I take it with me. These are collapsible,
Yeah.
so all of these things, this thing behind you, all of that fits into the drill bag. So, right, same bag, so there's no spikes. Everything is just, it's the best. Whoever invented this thing is like, they got it right, dude. Yes. They should throw shade. They should throw shade everywhere, dude. All right, we're back from the technical timeout, and I think I got the score wrong. I think Phil is up at 1. Is that true? So leading by 1 in the set, but trailing 0-1 in the match is Team Phil, Team Avery. Where's Phil live in Florida right now? Petersburg?
No, he's Orlando.
Orlando. I take it he's doing some junior stuff out there too, right?
Yep, that's where the money is.
Yeah, because there's no damn way Phil would become my friend unless he's in the juniors, scene. Whoa, there it is!
Chase.
There's the drifter set. Avery, Doug. Looking for the tie. Swatted! And, wow, cross court. Who's going to blink? Drost.
Roll line.
Again, Phil splits the uprights for the extra point. No French fries here. The score is 12-10. Nice rally. I expect to see more of those. And a possible third set. What time you got, buddy? Because 3 o'clock is my hard stop. Everyone's warning me about traffic and Phil knew he had to go. Looking for 11. A little bit of a J-hook on that pass. Back set. Line over. Got it. Caldwell has been quite the savage the last year and a half. In Atlantic City, he played with David Lee, and he played full-time defense. So very utility of our man. There's the touch and transition, and tell me that just got Yes. The I formation pitched right. It's 12-12. Set. Wow, beautiful set. Got Avery Drost his court vision back. Time's taking care of that first hit, man. Allows you to peripheral the universe. 13-12. Not a whole lot of strategic going on. They're just going straight at each other. There's an occasional 4-block switch or whatever, but it's been all 1s and 2s. There's the set out of the middle, and boy, again, he saw that from play 1. 13 up. So the first time I saw Frishman play, he was playing with Michael Brunstein, Manhattan Beach, California. They were playing Hudson Bates and Mark Burek, Manhattan Beach. I believe it was the get in. No, it was in the draw. And that fan club, let me tell you something, they were giving it to people. Frishman and Brunstein had a ridiculous fan club.
I think I met Frishman in Seattle 2018. I was at a party and I'm like, this is my kid. He's got the blonde curly hair that I had when I was a kid.
There he is.
Slightly bigger than me, but the closest to my size on tour.
Yeah.
A little bit of a low pass, but once again, up and down set gives him the court vision back and where?
We got some old school coming into the house today.
Christina!
And Brent Doble's already here somewhere.
Brent Doble. Wow, there's a blast from the past.
And he's got his kid Gage. It's a beast.
Bassie?
Gage.
Bassie, right?
What's Bassie?
His last name?
Gage Doble.
Doble, okay.
This kid came down to stop and he took Port of Arts and took off. He won the second division at 15. He comes back at 17 and just wipes the floor.
Nice.
Nothing we could do.
Yeah, Doble's quite the fixture for SOB, right?
Oh yeah, he's the original pro.
Yeah.
And he still plays high-level ball.
Respected, loved, Brent Doble.
He looks so good.
Here we go, respected, loved, Phil Dalhausser. Serve, left shoulder out of the middle, handled okay and an ill-advised option. Avery Drost on transition. He's coming. Wow. He knew he touched it. He knew he had to go.
Beast.
There's the up and down set. Avery blocked! Got it! Once again, he defends, he blocks. He's just one of the better players on the tour, and that not a lot of people talk about, but they hit the semis or finals on this one, they'll remember him. Again, he and David Lee won Atlantic City last year, which was one of the most brutal sand conditions. 5 players had 3rd-degree burns on their feet. David Lee, one of his toenails literally fell off. Jeff Samuels, I had to talk out of going to Seaside. Yes, well, Seaside and Manhattan Beach were so close to each other. I told him if he played Seaside, he would not be in Manhattan Beach. It would be worse. He literally had to learn how to walk and run again because of what happened to his feet. Okay. And that's good. That's an ideal
Smart play.
Yep.
Rather than trying to rip it into the block.
But that's what you want to do. You really... Phil's one of these guys, like, his crossbody option is more formidable than the cut. So I would definitely put a body in front of that crossbody and take my chances that way. I mean, right, you're kind of screwed either way. You just got to pick your poison. Wow, what a... Oh, great elevation.
That would have been a nice 2 points.
Yeah, so, again, Lee and Caldwell in Atlantic City bared the bad weather. Again, 2 big guys playing with each other. Winners bracket finals.
Can you tell how many people are following you right now?
No, it's not live. I'm not allowed to do this live because Bally's has rights. They don't have rights to replay it. Like ESPN does for their center court. Katie Spieler is actually color commentating for Bally's this court, and Kelly Tillman is the gentleman on doing court 1. Whoa! There's a crossbody for you. And the fans are salivating for a 3rd set. But it looks like Cody's got other plans. 1 away from the switch. Again, I'd like to see him drop 1 short. short left shoulder, and you take a chance on the option, but you got to take the
Crowd
chance
around
too.
court too, then look at the empty stands in the stadium.
Come on.
That stadium's too small.
Drifter, and that was a great call, a timely call. You need to give Avery a whole second to register it. Call it a mid-swing. Good luck. Lockheed coaching. So here's the thing: if you push record, then turn it sideways, it comes out cockeyed. But if you turn it sideways first, then push record, it comes out. That's shot is just out of bounds. A little bit of a left balloon. Have you played with a new FIVB ball? Like size and weight is probably the same thing.
I had the old one, but I've never actually played with it. I just got an
I have
autograph.
12 of them. I felt like FIVB screwed me. I got 12 of them for my practices. And then they got a new ball. But in their defense, right, how many times did they change their ball? Like once every 15 years? 1918.
Loomis said it's like the old one was like a balloon. He didn't like it.
Yeah, if you miss a little bit, right, it's gone. On your jump serve and your swing, you miss a little bit. It's so unforgiving. And then you just learn how to do it, right? Because you got international players playing with that ball every day, and they found a way. So volleyball finds a way. 1918, we're gonna get to 20. Jump serve, falls into the tape. Very, very interesting. 19 up.
Okay with Phil missing going for jumps, so not okay with Avery.
Well, Phil was on the way down when he contacted that ball too. He's probably expecting a little bit more jump on that jump serve, if you will. Cody took something off. There's the left-hand pass. Avery. Oh, there's an important block. He does it all. Out of system pass, a batting cleanup. Match point opportunity number 1, and Phil and Avery want to talk it out. 2018. Yeah. Glad you came out, man. Turns out Jeff's not staying at my house. He's supposed to stay at my house, and ended up staying with Rafi.
Where's the hotel room in Hermosa? I got a buddy from it. Where's a good place up in Hermosa?
It's expensive, but beach house is always going to be. Get early.
The one right
the
there.
earlier you do it, the better.
Yeah, that's the one right there.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep. The first time I came to LA, that's where me and Kelly stayed.
He's a buddy and a client of mine, and he can afford it.
So cool story about me and Kelly, and this is cool. The camera's rolling for this one because I want to educate our young men out there. So first year of us dating, like 2012, all we did was fight over everything because we're strong personalities. So we go to this hotel, the beach house, and we go in there, and she asked the ultimate question that changed our relationship forever. She said, "Do you want the top drawer or bottom drawer?" And I went, "Bottom." And that was it. That changed our relationship forever. It's like, the hell are we fighting for? Let's just have fun. Yeah, and I guess people of a certain age demographic, they don't get the joke, but like everyone sitting next to me gets that. Match point opportunity, zone 1, no way in hell he's gonna let that go. And no way in hell was Phil gonna set him. The option, if you will. 2020. Forget about Barbara Walters, forget about John Stossel. 2020 is right here.
John Stossel
North
showed
of
up
the
on an
pier.
SOB trip.
Yeah, isn't he? John's awesome.
He's in his 70s and he plays. Yeah.
He still plays, yeah.
Yeah.
John is
He made the top
responsible.
division of the 3 divisions.
Let me tell you something. He's responsible for the beach courts in New York, the Central Park courts. The ball's dug, looking for 21. There's the set Avery likes, and wow, man, just the hang time to see if Frish is gonna move, and just a great all-around play. Set point opportunity number 1. Game of patience, man. He was running out of jump time on that one. Will we see a game 3? There's There's the block and good. Oh! 21-21. There's a switch. Yeah, so in New York we had one beach court that was like. What up? Miles Evans.
Hey, buddy. Good playing this morning.
Miles Evans. I met this cat in 2016 at a Mark Garrett party. You're the same. Hey, you were that same guy then, and you're that same guy now. So I respect you for that. And Baranek too. Yes.
A little too much.
Success changes some people, but no. So I'm on camera recording right now. That's Miles Evans I'm talking about. Just thought y'all should know.
So he's made his flight. So he's about to take off from Houston. Come in.
So he's got a body like a runway model and a voice like Brendan Schaub. Wow. That's a floater and a half. There's the back set and there's the dig. Oh! Phil options his way to the second set. And are you ready for set number 3? So, cool story about John Stossel. In New York, the Central Park course, there was one court. The sand was old, there was dog poo-poo in it, the wood was rotting. So John Stossel raised like 110 grand or something like that. Tore down the one court and built 2. So you go to Central Park, there's 2 level courts that look absolutely beautiful. And a lot of that, you know, he consulted with a lot of players and opinions on that, but a lot of it, he was the foundation. So big shout out to John Stossel. Big time libertarian. He's one of those mind your own business guys. Like do your thing, I'll do my thing, which is really like if you honestly question like 70% of the population, we're all freaking libertarians.
The problem is the loudest voices around the outskirts.
Yes. Yeah, the small voices are made to look bigger than they are. Next thing you know, opposition politics rules the day. And the media takes the prime cuts. I actually did a news show about that, about how the media was weaponized against certain people. I did, what was it, the Correspondents' Dinner in 2021.
Okay.
So they were telling me my kid had to wear a mask, right? My kid's in school and she still had to wear a mask. And I'm looking at this Correspondents' Dinner. And you have these old fat people, right? The poster boys for the immunocompromised. So you got
comorbidities.
Yeah.
And
but you got
mask.
politicians who are implementing policies saying my kid have to wear a mask. You have the media in the same room who they weaponize to shame us into doing this. In the meantime, all of these people are spitting on each other, hugging, making out. And I'm like, wow, okay.
Yeah, Governor Pritzker in Illinois said, we want you all to shelter it at home. And they're like, where's your wife?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. She got on a plane and flew to Florida.
I know, and I don't mean to make it political, but I will say this. If you see billionaires wearing masks, we're fucked. Yeah. That's how you know we're in trouble. If you see guys on a private jet wearing a mask, we're screwed. That's because it's real. Oh, there it is. Sir, back to volleyball, people. Fresh. Wow, so who has momentum, right? It's like, there's not these huge...
such a tight game. I don't think anybody took momentum in.
Right? I don't think it was like more than 2 points.
That's the first big hit out of every bit.
I think the biggest lead in the second set was 8-5.
Yeah.
First set, the wheels came off, like, right? You know, would you say like 5 in a row? Or 6 in a row, yeah.
From 8 to 14.
So you live in Houston, you said?
Yeah.
Cool.
9 years. I was in Seattle before that.
I miss New York.
Get up there, Phil.
But not really.
Get up again, Phil.
I miss real people.
Spent a lot of time on the East Coast.
So before here, I lived in the Upper West Side, like 3 blocks from Central Park. It's what you would call paradise. Near all the nicest restaurants, of course the theater.
It's really great.
Yeah. And the beach courts too in Central Park are just very easy walk to get to. I was actually closer to the Central Park courts than I am right now to the actual beach in Hermosa. So we got a quick 3-1.
You're not that far from the beach, you're almost.
No, I'm close, which is a testament to how close I was on the west side. It's basically like 100 people deep. There's only maybe like 6 open players.
Okay.
But everyone knows each other. We order Chinese food. They deliver Chinese food to the park for us. Pizza. Yeah, we play cards. You know, the nighttime falls. We get the street lights on, and people still dare to play. And we're all just chilling.
It'd be nice if the AVP would go back there. I went there.
Yeah. Well, the cool thing was in 2019, a bunch of them went to Central Park. I told Trevor and like Dougie Fresh, Doug Nascimento, told them to take a bunch of players to Central Park. The kids would love it, you know, and they did. Yeah, New York, right? The Chelsea Pier was nice, or the court that they constructed in New York City was beautiful. So 4-2. Previous years it was at Pier 25, but they built man-made courts closer to 14th Street. You could take the L train, the A train, 2 blocks, you're there.
I like the venue. I'm not sure which one it was, where you could see the World Trade Center.
Yes.
That was pretty cool.
Great back shot, right? Yeah. And they had a stay-and-play tournament too on Saturday for the people that didn't make the draw. So stay-and-play tournament for a little bit of cheddar cheese at the end.
I was up in Milwaukee for an AVP qualifier. It was 2016 or 17, and McCullough got knocked out in the last round. And they had a tournament. And the next day, McCullough says to me, he said, "Why aren't you playing in that, the other tournament?" And I said, "Why aren't you playing in the AVP?" He said that was a little too soon.
I am eternally grateful for that guy because when I moved here, he's the one that made a ton of introductions. He calls me in the midnight. He's like, "Manhattan Sixes is tomorrow." He says, "Why don't you come through? Come say hi to some people and play. I'll give you some shorts or whatever." So I met Stafford Slick. I met Derek Olson, Matt Olson, Alejandro Parra. It was team moonlighting. You know. He also invited me to train with him and Rafu from Manhattan Beach.
That was also the year in Milwaukee that Tramley didn't qualify.
Yes.
And then the next year he wins Chicago.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Because we had a dozen people show up.
And it was against Mayor too, right?
Wearing tie candy shirts and
Yes.
blonde hair. And I'm like, sorry, he's not in it. He got knocked out. Nobody believed me.
And against Mayor, right? Chicago. They beat Mayor and
Yeah, he picked up Brad Keenan after Billy dropped him. And they beat Avatar. So Tremblay at barely 6 foot never got blocked by the 7'1" guy.
Cover. Oh, he knew he had to go.
Yeah.
So Randy Stokes told me for game 3s, whoever gets to 5 first usually wins. That's one of his uncontested statistics. So make a mental note of whoever hit 5 first on this one.
I think it was Phil because
We don't know. The people watching this will tell us.
because the first I just served at 5'5".
Expect Phil to take a little bit something off of it. He does.
Watch the 2.
Oh, what a great read by Avery. Got it!
I didn't think Chase could do anything else with that.
Yeah.
It was so tight and low. Had to go.
You know, in normal games, when you get a 2-point lead in a game 3, it seems like the tensions are high. But the exceptions to the rule are Phil Dalhausser and the guy across the net, Cody Caldwell. Those guys on their serve and block can score points in a hurry. I remember the Olympics. Oh, game of inches. To quote Al Pacino, you gotta fight for every fucking inch.
Not the PG podcast.
Nope. You too, baby. Got permission.
Years ago, yesterday,
Clearly, if they wanted me on
Digging
Bally's, they
holes
would have
to bury
asked.
some 6 and 8 year olds.
You know.
Left and right, I'm like, she's the end. I'm like, I guess the parents don't care.
I also have something called a professional hat and a chill out hat. I'm in chill out mode. I've always challenged my friends on that too. That people are worried about my language, and I said, have you ever seen me in a professional situation where I was not professional? Like AVP Coconut Beach, called Center Court, 100% professional. Called Court 2, Atlantic City, 100% professional. Like Joe Rogan, UFC, right? He's not Joe the comedian in UFC, he's the commentator. Oh, there it is. Looking for 9. Got it! There's your switch, and
Your leaders at 5 and now the leaders at 9-6.
they're having a little conversation. I think they're doing a slow switch and discuss if the switch is slow enough to not call a timeout. Sometimes you take your time, and if it's too soon, you call a timeout. No, nice little de facto timeout they set up for themselves. Chase Bud in the house. What's up, Chase? Here's the drifter. Over the top, over the dig, and that ball is off the outstretched hand of Avery Drost. Miles, do you play next year? Sorry. Got you. Score is 7-9. I'm so sad I gotta leave. I got a hard stop at 3 o'clock. And I don't have my HOV passenger anymore, so I definitely gotta get the hell out of here. It's true.
Let's see their hands.
Yeah. True. Well, I think they're also having a decision to make. They've decided for years that they're not calling a catch and throw. You know, a rotationless ball is caught and thrown, so you gotta be able to be empathetic both ways. You know. Hey. Wow. Oceanside back set. Most of the time, you never see them do that Oceanside. But if you feel the wind today, Stephen, would you agree there's little or no wind, right?
Just a tiny bit off.
And you're from the windy city. We'll be brave enough to call this no wind, right?
I love playing in the wind.
But we're comfortable calling this no wind, right? Because we play in windy. Oh! Raider!
84 degrees last Saturday playing in Clearwater. 59 degrees on Sunday. I show up in Chicago.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, the temperature dropped 10 degrees and went to 25-mile-an-hour winds.
Wow, dude.
I think, no, that was Monday in the afternoon. Just out of nowhere. We were done playing.
Oh, block off his head. And there's the switch, and
9-11.
yeah, momentum-wise, Phil is making this academic. He serves tough, he blocks. Oh, whoa, that's a bullet dodge. I thought it hit his head. Am I alone in that one? You didn't see it hit Avery on the Chase on the way out?
I did not.
Okay, good. Good to know. Everyone around me says I'm
I think it hit Phil twice.
Okay.
I think Phil got quite a few times.
I fixed the score, and well, Phil crossbody 12-9.
Avery is less pucker. Avery's a little less pucker.
Yes. I like Avery a lot as a professional and as a person. Like interview obligations, he's always met those as a head coach in Mira, very professional. Had him on the podcast. We got a little personal about having kids and like kids keeping you up at night. You know, he's very open about that.
You got 2 or 3 now.
Huh?
2 or 3 kids.
I would say 3. I always think people have more kids than they have because I live in Hermosa Beach.
So that means
But it's a baby.
10,
it's a baby
right?
factory there. Yeah.
Casey's got 10 by now.
Yeah. Casey's got a freaking volleyball team.
He's got a full basketball team. Is he going to round out the volleyball team?
Yeah, everybody's like, aren't you going to have a second kid? I'm like, Casey's got everybody covered, dude. For the people who want no kids, Casey's like, I got your back. Casey's building an army. Patterson has a lot of kids. Actually, Jennings has 3. Right? Maybe 3. But Hermosa Beach having 3 is like a not an uncommon thing. You see triple-decker strollers all over the place, dude.
Crystal should be here by now. She's got.
All right, we're at 12-9. We're back from the timeout. Phil goes back to Cody. And I like the call. Cody with the one arm. Drifter, got it! Much needed kill. And the question is, do you go lollipop? If you go lollipop to Drost, man, you're gonna get licked by Phil. You gotta go tough.
You gotta get the ball back into Cody's hands for the serve.
That's the one you want to go. Go, and there it is, and
Oh, unfortunate.
set on the outside, got it! Avery Drost. Super necessary finish. Puts him up by 3.
Cody gets the
points
ball
to go.
back, see if he can get hot again from the line.
Winners bracket match. Wow, did he have to stretch out for that one? Oh man, I don't know if there was a touch on that.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think
He's
they both.
arguing it.
That really looks like they both touched that. And there's a net violation.
Ball on Cody.
Cody Caldwell. Ill-timed net violation, and that's match point opportunity number 1. The thin beast and the Drost.
California's not about the slow clap, are they?
No. You would have thought Huntington.
Big Chicago.
Huntington
We're
is.
slow clappers.
There's the basket catch dig, and sometimes you just gotta start low and do it right. You know, you gotta. I think touching the ball is cute, but the game looks a lot more beautiful. Just put the arms out. Match point opportunity number 2. We got Miles Evans and Chase Buttinger up here next. And too bad I won't be here. I gotta go coach juniors.
Guess who they're playing?
I don't know.
Miles.
They are? I can't believe I'm gonna miss that. I cannot believe I'm gonna miss this match, dude. Oh, that's gonna suck.
Yep, that's right. Finish parting.
There's the up and down set for the match and splits the uprights. Got it! Caldwell, man, really wanted that dig in a bad way, but not to be. Winners, 2 sets to 1. Last set 15-11. Phil Dalhausser, Avery Drost. So, for all of you at home, for all of you on your iPads, for all of you on your desktop, who runs the world? Old school. For Steve Devlin, my bodyguard Melissa, I'm Jason DeBillius. I'm out of here. See ya.